shadows of the past early life of Arya. The catalyst. In the hushed stillness of the grand estate, Arya and Daniel stole a moment of respite from their duties, seeking solace in each other's company. Their clandestine meetings had become a small sanctuary amidst the harshness of their reality. A brief reprieve from the oppressive presence of Arya's stepmother, Margaret. As they sat together in the quiet of the garden, their laughter mingling with the soft rustle of leaves. Margaret's sharp voice shattered the tranquility. "What is the meaning of this?" she demanded, her eyes ablaze with fury as she emerged from the shadows. Arya's heart sank as she realized they had been discovered. She stood frozen, her hands still intertwined with Daniel, their secret now laid bare for all to see. Margaret's gaze bore into them, her lips drawn into a thin line of disdain. "Explain yourselves," she demanded, her voice cutting through the silence like a blade. Arya opened her mouth to speak, but no words came out. She felt Daniel's hand tighten around hers. A silent gesture of solidarity in the face of their accuser. "We were just..." Daniel began, but Margaret cut him off with a dismissive wave of her hand. "I don't want to hear your excuses," she spat, her voice dripping with contempt. "You both know the rules. Mixing with the likes of him will only bring disgrace upon this household." With a flick of her wrist, Margaret motioned for the guards to seize Daniel, her gaze cold and unyielding. Arya watched in horror as they dragged him away, his protests falling on deaf ears. As Daniel disappeared from view, Margaret turned her attention back to Arya, her eyes ablaze with fury. "As for you," she seethed, her voice low and menacing, "you will pay dearly for this betrayal." Arya trembled under Margaret's gaze, her heart pounding in her chest. She had known that their relationship would never be accepted by her stepmother. But she had never imagined the extent of Margaret's wrath. With a cruel smile, Margaret outlined Arya's punishment. Each word a sharp reminder of her power over her stepdaughter. She threatened to withhold meals, increase her workload, and even banish her from the estate if she dared to disobey. As Margaret's threats echoed in her ears, Arya felt a sense of hopelessness wash over her. She knew that she was powerless to defy her stepmother's will. Trapped in a web of obligation and fear. Alone in her attic sanctuary, Arya sought solace in her mother's diary. Its weathered pages a source of comfort amidst the turmoil of her emotions. She traced her fingers over her mother's elegant handwriting. Each word a reminder of the love and wisdom she had imparted. With tears streaming down her cheeks, Arya lost herself in the memories of her mother. Her gentle guidance a beacon of light in the darkness. She read and reread each passage, clinging to the words. As if they were a lifeline, a reminder that she was not alone. As the night stretched on, Arya's sobs echoed through the attic, a symphony of grief and longing. But amidst the pain, she found a glimmer of hope, a spark of resilience that refused to be extinguished. With her mother's words as her guide, Arya vowed to endure, to find strength in the face of adversity, and to hold fast to the belief that love would ultimately triumph over hate. And as she nestled into the safety of her mother's embrace, she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would face them with courage and grace.